Okay, here goes. This is my first book review, and I'm doing this review because I'm warning people not to read this freaking book. I just wasted 2 weeks of reading this book in my spare time, and all this guy talks about is is toting his investing in index funds, and the rest of the book is all about bashing the investment community and mutual funds and professional money managers. Now, I kind of agree with not going with a professional money manager if you have the time. If you have the time to do it yourself, then sure, go ahead and manage your money on your own. Read some books and stuff. But don't invest in index funds. And like this guy talks nothing about. Honestly, this guy made his money 2 times in his life. The first time he made his money is he bought low after the 9/11 attacks in New York. This guy here, he's a teacher. He makes his money selling books and giving shitty advice on investing in index funds. And really, after the conclusion I've come to, this guy made his money after the 9/11 attacks, when he bought low after everyone freaking panicked and sold. And then the other time he made his money was in 2008 after the financial crisis. In 2007, people panicked again and sold off everything, and he bought stuff at a good deal. Those things happen, yes, not all the time. But, for example, if you were to invest in index fund, the TSX index, this year, from January to now, it's lost 9%. So index funds don't always make money. This guy seemed to do well in bad times. My honest review of this book is this is a crappy book. I think he's, the only two things he talks about mainly in this, but it says 9 rules of wealth. The only 2 rules he's trying to teach that he's trying to teach here, that he talks most about in this book, is bashing the investment community. Which, if you're like a professional, hardworking person, you work a lot of hours, whatever, you don't honestly have time to invest in to spend your time. The last thing you want to do is come home from work and do more work investing your money and stuff. So that's where he's wrong about that. The investment community out there can at least keep your money keep up with inflation, or even better, but with a proper money manager. And the other thing I disagree with this guy is the whole book he practically totally talks about index funds, and you know what? Index funds don't always make money. This guy lucked out a few times making, this guy is a teacher, and, it talks about in this book, he started an investment club with a bunch of teachers, to learn a few things about investing and that. And my honest opinion of this book is this is where this book belongs. Right there. That's where that book is going. I think it's trash. I would not recommend that book. I honestly think that that's the best place for it, because I don't think anyone else should read that book. So that's where that book belongs. And I don't know if you've read it and you got a different opinion, please let me know. But honestly, that's my opinion of the book. I think it's fire starter is what it is. That's what it's for. Anyways, thank you. Bye bye.